Now, the WGAL News 8 Storm Team forecast with meteorologist TJ Springer.
She does have quite the collection. I have to say, when I was a waiter, I did have to wear a uniform, but nothing as nice as any of those. Here in the Red Rose City, it doesn't look all that bad. I have some clouds out there as we glance eastbound. We've seen some of those during the afternoon. In fact, it's actually brighter now than how our day began as that front is slowly working eastbound, and it has helped spark up a couple of showers and thunderstorms here this afternoon, but super Doppler rate overall fairly quiet. Had one cell that was working pretty close to Schuylkill and Lebanon counties. That's starting to fade. We can see a few more just north of the Philadelphia metro with another cluster of heavier showers that are working through northwestern Maryland. But aside from that, the heaviest rain, I think, is done for us. That's why the National Weather Service has gone ahead and canceled that flood watch. But as we zoom out, there's where the heavy rain is continuing to move off the Atlantic coast, and that's going to be the trend through the remainder of the evening. We can still see maybe a stray shower or thunderstorm through the remainder of the evening, but most of us will stay dry. We'll start to clear out the cloud cover a bit. It'll still be warm and muggy, but temperatures falling back into the 80s, the middle to lower 80s eventually, then 68 to 72 overnight. With the light wind and that clear sky and all the moisture now in the ground, could have some patchy, possibly dense fog. So want to monitor that if you're heading out early on tomorrow. Then the plus for our Monday is that it's not going to be as humid. It's still going to be hot with the help of that downsloping wind, but we're going to have less humid conditions with highs in the low to mid 90s. Still may see a pop-up shower or storm in the heating of the day. We did hit 86 this afternoon. The record 104 set back in the late 1980s. Nowhere near that. Our low was 73 this morning with just a tenth of an inch officially at Harrisburg International. We're at 81 in Selinsgrove, middle 80s in Lebanon, so pretty close to the 90-degree mark, anywhere from Carlisle down through Gettysburg. And with the high dew point, it still feels pretty rough out there, but I mentioned the improvement tomorrow. Our next system moves in Tuesday. Ahead of it, it'll be muggier once again. Wednesday, likely the pick of the week. Going to have probably some dew points that are getting back around 60, so that should be pretty good. Then Thursday, ahead of our next disturbance, we become muggier once again. So kind of a roller coaster ride in our dew points. You can see as we head through the remainder of the night into tomorrow, we're still going to be in the 60s, which is better than the 70s, so some baby steps in the right direction. As we head through late Monday into Tuesday, we can see them starting to drop a little bit, but then they start to rise again ahead of that next disturbance on Tuesday. So kind of a drastic change from day to day, so to speak, in the dew points. Here's Predictor. As we time out the remainder of the night, we can see the showers fading away, the clearing sky, which will contribute to that fog potential. And then really tomorrow, I think most of our day going to be pretty nice. It's just going to be hot. Not as humid feeling, but we can see some of those pop-up showers and thunderstorms ahead of this next wave that moves in on Tuesday, which will bring us, I think, more scattered activity. We can see some of that dense fog, especially in our eastern locales where the rain has been heavier through the wee hours of our Monday morning, but that should begin to lift, mix out pretty quickly as we head through the early morning. But if you're getting out early on, you may encounter some of that thick fog. Now, the big change tomorrow is going to come with the wildfire smoke. With the wind change upstairs in the atmosphere, you can see higher concentrations of that smoke at the surface, and I think with that impacted air quality all across the area, that's why we're seeing that orange, that poor air quality. And because of that expected poor air quality, we now have a code orange, which means in healthy conditions for sensitive groups. Those of you who are younger children or elderly in nature may want to limit some of that time outdoors if you can because of the hazy, smoky conditions. Now, our News 8 Storm Team 10-day forecast shows temperatures back into the middle 80s Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be a really nice day, seasonable for this time of the year. Then our next disturbance moves in Thursday into Friday. That brings us some more chances for showers and thunderstorms. The weekend, with high pressure settling in, next weekend that is, looks really nice. And then we start to warm back up once again with another round of unsettled weather with storm chances late Monday, Tuesday, and again on Wednesday there, Jer.
All right, thank you.